Oh boy. Yeah, you're kind of getting the edge of my overhead lights, but that's all right. How are you guys? Happy Sunday. We are in the midst of shipping our August kits, so you guys will be getting your shipping notification probably within the next couple of days if you haven't already gotten them yet. So keep an eye out in your email for your shipping notifications. Then you can start tracking your post. So that's always a good thing, right? Let's see. I'm trying to think. We've got, I want to kind of go through all of our August kits with you guys and share them with you because they're super cool. And I'm really liking them. Let me, I don't know if this is gonna make things weird. It won't once I flip my camera, but it might, let's see. It might make the lighting better. Hang on, I think I can lift these a little bit so that they're not, yeah, that makes the lighting a little bit better. It's kind of cloudy outside. Weird thing happened yesterday. Last night, the weather was like, in the morning, it was like 50 degrees, and it went up to like 80. So go figure. And then last night we had the open, and all of a sudden we just start getting this torrential downpour, thunder and lightning. And then I was on Facebook, and there were people that were, and it got really pretty windy, and they were saying that they thought maybe they saw a tornado. So I don't know whether that's the case or not. Hi, Vanessa. Did I say your name right? Welcome. I'm glad you joined. Who else is here? Hop into the comments and introduce yourselves. So let's see, what can I tell you all? So if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, be sure to do that. Hit that, hi Lisa, welcome, glad you're here. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every Sunday for our lives, and it will give you a little update on what we've got going on every Sunday. So, because I usually try to post it ahead of time, not as ahead of time as I would like, but anyway. Let's see, what else? If you haven't joined our Facebook group, be sure to do that. Our design team members share their projects there. We welcome and encourage you guys to share the projects that you create. It's there as well. And it's a great way to meet people that you might not otherwise cross paths with from all over the world. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. If you enjoy my video today, be sure to give it a like. That helps us show up in the YouTube rhythm some way, somehow. It's all Greek to me, but yeah, that's what I read. So be sure to give us a like if you haven't already done that. And then, so just a quick reminder about our Inspiration Center website. We've broken down things and organized the projects and by category, by each month's kit, by just team member, so that you can find exactly what you're looking for really easily. So, you know, visit that and check it out. I think that you'll be amazed at how easy it is for you to find the types of projects and using the products that you are looking for. So rather than in through YouTube trying to find, because we are trying to find a video in our plethora of videos. So it will direct you to the exact looking for. Also keep in mind, we share new videos, process videos every single day. We share reels on Instagram several times throughout the week, and they're a great way to get like quick inspiration. So you can be sure to follow us on Instagram as well. And if you like the there, leave our designers comments. They always love to hear from you guys, letting them know what you like, and it helps us with deciding what types of projects to do. So all of that stuff. So do you guys have questions? I'm not seeing the chat. Hang on one second. Hey, Megan, can you bring me my laptop? The one you were using last night, along with the charger. Yeah, so I think I should be able to see that on my phone, but it's not popping up. So if somebody leaves a comment, I can make sure that that's happening. Everybody can see me. Just set it right here. Hang on, let me move these. Is your camera not working? No, my camera's working, but when I flip it, I'm not going to be able to see the comments. So that's my daughter. She's always, my family's always helpful behind the scenes. So yeah. So should we flip the camera and get started? I know that that's probably what you all are excited to see today. Let me quickly plug this in, and then I'm going to turn my camera, which is going to make you all dizzy. Craziness, craziness. One of these days, I'm going to have everything organized before I started, and then let's see. Who joined me last week for my craft room tour? That was a little discombobulated a little bit because the audio for my video kept cutting out, and I don't know why. I don't know whether it was my phone. That seems to be happening a little bit recently. So I think I'm gonna get a new phone this week, which will hopefully alleviate that. I'm about due for a new phone anyway. The thing is like an ancient brick. I don't know, in phone years, I guess. More? Ah. Okay, my daughter was using my laptop yesterday. Watching Game of Thrones, I believe. Let's see. I just read a really good book. I don't know. I know that in the past, I have to see if I can find the thread in our Facebook group, but we were, you saw my craft room. Well, it's organized now. It was not. And it was at the point where I was doing my lives, and then I'd throw things in a pile, and then the next week I would do another live and throw more things in a pile, to the point to where there were things stacked on the floor. And I tend to be a little bit clumsy. So I think my family was worried that I was gonna fall and hurt myself. So they wanted me, well, and I needed to clean it up. My brain works a lot better when things around me are not chaotic. Okay, so things are working. Oh, see, there were a bunch of yeah, it's fun to other people are using for their to sort their products and stuff like that. And I don't know how many renditions I've been through of different things and products and storage situations, because I've always kind of done it so that everything looks neat and tidy from the outside, but you see what's in it. So with baskets and stuff like that. And so like the shelves look nice and neat and uniform, but I can never remember where I put anything. So I guess if I used a label, that will work. But these stackable trays work really, really well for me. And they're just deep enough without having to be too deep. That I find that if I've got a whole bag of stuff, I have to dig through to find things, and I just need things quick and easy. So these stackable trays from work super well. And then also other go-to is Home Goods. And I know that there are stackable containers that are clear, that are similar ones at Target, I think at Michael's, and Joann's may have something similar as well. And oftentimes Michael's has them on sale. And I think that they have more sizes, so depending on what you're looking for, but they tend to be pretty reasonable. So, yeah. So let's, should we turn my camera? Let's turn my camera. I've got die cuts that are cut out to show you, because the dies themselves, when you just look at them, it's hard to see exactly what they do. So, anyway, second, and, or maybe not. I'm gonna actually switch this, doing it again. All right, can you guys see? Let's see. I should, not sure if I'm, oh, see, there you go. My shoes and everything else. We are upside down. Hang on one second. I gotta flip it. This happens every week. All right. I think we are good. My lights are both on, which should be helpful. And all right, so let's get this straightened out here, because you've got we're closer. All right, let me move this guy and this guy. Push this back. Better. I just want to make sure that we are that we're framed out well, because otherwise I start sharing stuff and all right. So I am going to attempt to zoom in just a bit so you guys can see things a little bit better. Okay, push this just a bit, move this slightly. All right, because I'm weird about having things be straight. Okay. I think we are somewhat good. Phone charger. All right. Still want to zoom in just a little bit. Okay, I think we should be good. One of these days I'm gonna get this all down pat, but for the time being, it is what it is. Let's move this a tad this way. All right. You know, here we go. All right, so August kits, they're so good. I think you guys are really gonna like them. Great colors, lots of fun patterns. The one thing that we are still waiting on the arrival of are our August stamps, and they'll be here tomorrow. So I don't have those to share with you, but the images are on our website, and so you can check them out. But I do have our stamp set that goes with our color kit. So, and the nice thing about this ink pad set is that it will transition really well into the fall. So great for end of summer, and it coordinates perfectly with all of the colors in this kit, but it will work well as we move into September and October. So you can mix the colors, and we'll color swatch all of these towards the end. So let's start with our paper. So I'm gonna pull the paper out, and I'm going to show you the, so our paper packs, our paper in our main kit comes with one sheet of each pattern, and if you are like me and like to have a second sheet of each pattern, because you're not sure which you want to use, or if you are someone that likes to fussy cut, you can fussy cut one side and then hang on to the others and be able to use the B side. I guess that's the same thing. So, but I'm going to show you both the A and the B side. So let me open these up. Brand spanking new off the press. So if we've started putting cover sheets on our pattern paper packs, so if you want, you can take a Sharpie and you can write the month on these if you have your stuff labeled, so you know which month the kit came. So that might be helpful. Otherwise, you can just hit our website and then kind of match up the products. That works too. So depending on what your preference is, both of those will work. Okay. Get Jean. And then flip this up. So this gives you kind of a swatch of what's inside the kit, paper-wise. And so I believe that the way that we have them, A side, B side, A side, B side, so you can see what's on each side. Yeah, so there's that. Let's get rid of both of these for now. And then we will, let me put this aside here, and we will show them A side and B side. So our collection is called Good Vibes, and this paper is called Be Adventurous, and it's a great teal and a very light teal and white chevron, And depending on how you decide to use it, you can use it like this. You can cut it down the center, end up with a diagonal stripe, and cut it in strips and offset it. I've got lots of ideas. I'm good. One of the things that I really enjoy doing is figuring out how to transform papers, especially busier papers, so that they become more usable. And then the B side has these boho cloths with this cool pattern. And I love it. This is one of my favorite papers. So let me bring it up a little bit so you can see it a little better. The colors on camera, at least on my laptop, are looking a little darker than, although who knows? I don't know that I've got my brightness all the way up. But anyway, so that's awesome. This one is called Boho Soul, and it's got little kind of sunbursts with hearts in the middle. Let me show you a little closer up so you can see the detail on it. And it's kind of a orange with, and all of the little suns and sunbursts are. And then on the B side of this one, gotta kind of keep them close together and see all of the papers. Then on the B side, we've got a little geometric print, white with the same orangey color that's on the A side. And the branding strip really fun, and they're nice because they're scaled down patterns of the pattern paper, so you get like a tiny taste of it. So then we've got Dream Big, which is this beautiful, dainty, whimsical floral with orange leaves and some teal leaves, and I love that one. And then on the B side, we've got kind of a distressed textural background with yellow and orange. These are always super fun backgrounds. I would easily use this as a background because it adds a pop of color, and there's not a lot of pattern, but there's texture, and it just kind of, I don't know how to explain it, but I always find it's a lot of fun to use. So it's almost like you've taken one of our texture stamps and created your own, all the work for you to create your own background. So stamp, 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 and then maybe a stencil here, or some paint strokes or what have you. So it's all ready to go. So if you are not a mixed media person, this one, or don't like doing mixed media, or are a little intimidated by it, this paper is all ready to go. So you get that mixed media look without all the effort. So this next one is called Find Your Wings and Fly. And I love that one. And it has a lot of different options. Use it as it is and put your photo in the center. You can cut it diagonally. And then you've got two different colors. You know, this would be monochromatic and this would be somewhat monochromatic. Lots and lots and lots of ways this could be used. And our design team members, and likely I will be sharing a bunch of ideas. And then on the B side, we've a tone-on-tone geometric print. They look like little diamonds that have a darker teal, and it's on a white background. And then this is a little taste of the bolder floral that we have included in this kit. So lots and lots of fun, lots of teal in this one. Love this paper. One is called Follow Your Heart. And the B-side is, gosh, I need to move this away. The B-side is it almost looks like wicker or like caning, like you see on a chair. And it's just a very neutral color on a white. It's not peach, it's not yellow. It's kind of, I guess barley would be what I would kind of call it. Okay, so here is our floral called Good Life. For those of you that love fussy cutting, this is for you. And some of the flowers even have like an ombre to them. They're so pretty. And lots of larger size florals so that you can easily them rather than having to get into the dainty bits and pieces, and the leaf also good size. So they're great to be able to combine with the floral die cuts. In our embellishment kit, here is a yellow floral, very simple. Hopefully, great. I just want to make sure that I'm not buffering because that is also been an issue, which is very frustrating. I'm going to move these just a tad because I'm wasting. Okay. And then our next one is called Love Your Vibe. And then this one, you can fussy cut out. I'm going to put this one down here actually. You can fussy cut out the windows, or you can use it as a grid design, which is awesome. And I love this paper. And then the B side on that one is, got them all mixed up now, the boho butterflies. I'll hold this up so you can see them better. Can you see it? I don't know if it's focusing. Okay. So anyway, those are the butterflies. And then the branding strip has that pretty dainty little floral. Teeny, teeny, teeny. Okay, so then we have, this one is called New Beginnings, and it's a beautiful, unique plaid. And I love the fact the plaid itself is made up of all of these very fine lines. It's really beautiful. And it doesn't have such a strong pattern that it would be as difficult to use as maybe a solid plaid would be. I think that the fact that the lines make up the plaid, I think makes it really cool. And then this is the B side, and it's fun to Paisleys. They're great shapes to incorporate into your page and easy to fussy cut. So there's lots of options there. And then we have Quiet Moment, which is somewhere in between a dream catcher and a wreath. It's got feathers and florals and yeah, so you could either use it as a wreath, you could fussy cut some of these out, you could stitch around the lines, which would be a nice little detail. And then on the B side of this one is I always get confused, is it leopard print, cheetah print? No, one of those, but I think it's kind of a fun addition. And then we've got a paper called So Unique, which is a mandala. So Can you hear our cats? And then this is a wood grain that's in a super cool pattern, kind of a diagonal shape. So, and I love all of the different colors and grains that are in that paper. And then we've got Such a Treasure, and this is kind of an oblong hexagon. Is that 6? Yep. And it's got these pretty limit. You could fussy cut these and kind of create some tile work on your page, or you know, go along the edge and create a border. Lots and lots of ways that one can be used. And then there's a kind of a soft pink plaid on the reverse side. And then finally we have Wild at Heart, which has these feathers, which fits the boho theme of this kit. And they're sized to where you could easily fussy cut these without having to be, you know, super detailed. Some of these leaves, it's got some leaves too, so some of the leaves you might have to get a little bit more finicky with those, but yeah. And then one is this, and I guess gosh, so you can see the whole thing. So this, the B-side. So a lot of different papers and a lot of different options. You've got papers that you can easily use as backgrounds. This one could be a background. This one could be a background. This one could be a background. And these are kind of set up as backgrounds that can be this one also. And any of the others could also, but these designs work really well as backgrounds. So lots and lots to choose from. So those are the papers. So now let's look at the embellishments. Meantime, here, let's quickly just thumb through so you can see all the different the last two are always the hardest, right? There we go. Love it. Okay, hope you like it too. Now let's look at the embellishments. Where did I put them? Here they are. Okay, so these are the embellishments, and I have made it easier for you guys to see the die cuts and stuff. So let's take a look. We've got Puffy Alpha. These are chipboard stickers. These are puffy mini phrases and titles. These are glittery epoxy stickers that can be used similar to enamel dots. And then these are die cuts. And in fact, let's zoom in a little bit. Did that work? It did not. Let's see. Did that work? Oh, yep. Okay. So now I can kind of keep an eye on what I'm doing, but this will let you a little bit more close up. And of course the packets, let's take them out of their packaging. I have a million different ways that I like to store this stuff, but actually here, we'll just take them out. Okay, so here are the enamel or the epoxy shapes, And if you look up close, I don't know if on camera we can, oh, I guess right there you can see some of the glitter. But the glitter into the epoxy, it's not on the surface, so it's not going to bleed out into anything. But the nice thing is you've got different shapes, you've got hearts of various sizes, stars, little page flags, triangles that you can use as arrows. You know, you can put 3 of them in a row, or use an enamel dot, and then also multiple different colors, or several different colors of dots in 2 different sizes. So I love those. And in fact, oftentimes I don't put things back into my acetate bag. I'll hold them, but I'll just glue them to the backing card, and then that way they stay in place. And then I don't have to mess with the packaging. So, and you guys get to see them with the glare of the packaging. So let's, and actually up at the top so that it holds it in place. There we go. It's not straight, but that's all right. So these are the puffy mini phrases and titles, which are super cool. I love the colors. You've got a few different fonts, and you've got some nice phrases in these circles. Take a moment to breathe, good vibes, bliss, enjoy. And these are great for summer. So this kit does a really nice job of bridging the summer and early fall, both color-wise and, you know, with some of the phrases. Be the light in the room, radiate happiness, slow down and enjoy life, yay. Your smile brightens my day, make today count. Celebrate every tiny victory, life is so good, I love this moment, enjoy where you are. Please stay golden, sweetie. So much joy in small things, you surprised yourself. Always be fierce and passionate about life, life hack. Oh dear, seriously, you're killing it. Yay, Friday. So lots of different phrases, practically any different occasion. So those are awesome. And then we've got these charred stickers, which are amazing in my opinion. Oh, well, that's enough of that one. We might be using liquid glue for the others. These are cool because the shapes can be used and tiled onto your page, and they just add a lot of, you get a lot of kind of unique shapes. So like, rather than having everything be square or circle or whatnot, it's nice to have a bunch of different to break up all straight lines, or they add just that, how am I trying this? So rather than having everything be square, it keeps your layout very linear and symmetrical, but being able to add hexagons and triangles and some other shapes, that brings like that unique look to your page in your designs. So these are really fun, and you can use them to kind of cascade down your page, or to break up a straight line, being able to add something with an angle on it is a great option. And then there's some frames down here that look similar to a film strip, a ticket, and then these are nested frames down here. So, and I always use the ones that are in between. I always find those to be useful. And then here you've got kind of a wreath frame and then some circular frames on the inside. So you've got a lot of bits and pieces within this one circle or sticker sheet. And then we've got these dainty alphas, which work well. They're size-wise, they're great for pocket life. They're great for, I'm going to use my liquid glue on the back of this. I had the pin out of this for a period of time, so it's, I think it's a little clogged up, but that's all right. These are great for pocket life. They're great for mini albums, great for longer titles. And you could like use one of the larger titles here and then expand it out to make it fit whatever it is that you page to say with the alpha stickers. And they aren't going to like take over your page. And they're great for subtitles. So you've got 163 puffy alphas that include punctuations with ampersands, hashtags, and the @ sign. So great, great, great. Loving those. And then we have a package of cardstock die cuts. And this includes 49 pieces. And these are the bits that are inside it. And in fact, I have done a little work ahead of time. If I can find it. Got them all glued down. How about that? So these are all of the bits and pieces glued down onto a sheet of cardstock, and this one's going to come loose. So you've got a kind of a dream catcher frame, the little bear that has the little fronds inside, a small mandala, some macrame. I love the peacock, a hot air balloon, cool sun. This has like a woven wicker pattern, but lots and lots to choose from. Real life, good things, simple pleasures, soul sister, be kind, life is good, go shine, be the sunshine, my story, you're made of magic, free soul. Lots of great layering pieces. So those are the bits that are in our main kit. Let me put this inside. You know, when my vision was better, that was a lot easier. Okay, so that is the main kit. Now let's look at the embellishment kit. It's equally as good, and it has lots and lots of things in it. So we've got a set of mini tapes, a set of fabric border stickers, and a set of acetate mandalas, a set of cardstock label and tag die cuts, some layered chipboard and cardstock stickers, and some cardstock floral die cuts. So there's tons to choose from here. So let's start by taking these out of the packaging. I'm going to add a little bit of glue here that holds this to the backing card. And that makes it easy just to grab what you need. But these are, let's bring these up a little closer so you can see there are 64 puffy shapes on this sticker sheet, and these are great for adding those tiny little details to your pages, whether that mean like a pop of color or a shape, or and they're great for pocket life. They're great for 6x8 pages, memory planners, mini albums, cards, all kinds of things. So our design team will have lots and lots and lots to share with you. So, and stay tuned for our design team announcement. It actually may come a little sooner than we planned. I'm thinking maybe we'll do it around the 27th or 28th. These are the fabric border stickers. Sorry about that. And it includes 4 border stickers, and some of them, which you wouldn't notice until you, let's see, I thought maybe, does this one have one of them? I think there is maybe one that has, I could be wrong, but I think that one of them, I thought one of them had a scallop cut out, but looks like I'm wrong. This one actually, oh, what it is, you can't see it with these lights, but it's got like a little detail in the printing where they're like little, almost like a little rainbow. Please tell me that this isn't stuck. Looks like it's going on my phone. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so these are super cool. Hi, Sam. Good to see you. And so there's those. And these are nice because they add like an interesting texture. And there again, you get like a different shape that you'll be able to add to your projects. So it just kind of kicks everything up a notch when you have a lot of different types of products to use that allow you to do some fun things. In fact, oh, here, so we had some fabric die cut border stickers. This is a page that I did. Which month was this? Was this March? I think this might have been March. But these are fabric die cuts, border cuts here and down here, and it just adds a nice little detail. So those are super fun. I loved them, and I use them quite often. So, so we've got those, and then we've got these layered chipboard and cardstock stickers. Pull them out, add a little bit of glue, and stick it down so they'll stay in place. And the one thing that you'll find with all of our embellishments is that our adhesive is really good. Things don't pop off. over time. So I used to have that problem with some products. The thing is that they stick really well and they'll stay. The difficulty is you need to be kind of careful where you place them or don't down too hard so that if you need to move them around, you can. The other option is to use a powder tool or an anti-static tool, and that will remove the adhesive, and then you can just use a liquid glue to down permanently. So these are really pretty. And both Soul, So Good, All Is Well, Hello Weekend, Chill Out, Shine Your Light, Loving Life, Enjoy, Slowness, You Feel Like Home, Here Comes the Sun, Feeling Peachy, and You've Got This. So those are really cool. And I hope you like them. So you get different shapes. So you've got some hearts, some circles, lots of different shapes to include on your pages. And then we've got a set of floral die cuts. And this includes 59 pieces. And these are the pieces that you get in each package. And I have gone through and glued them down so you can see them all. So lots of different sizes and shapes and colors, and not just your traditional green leaves. You've got leaves and yellow leaves and pink leaves and teal leaves, kind of a burnt orange leaf, lots of different colors. This kind of got bent, but here you can see them up close. I'm always horrible when I hold things up to the camera. I tend to, anyway, they're really pretty. So there are those. And then we've got, these are tags, journaling spots, and labels. And these are cardstock die cuts. You get 36 pieces in each package, and here you can see what comes in it. And I have also laid them out onto a sheet of cardstock so you can see them better. And here's all the bits and pieces. And you've got tickets and little journal spots. You can use these by themselves. You can cut them up. They're great layering pieces. This tag has like woven wicker. But these are great layering pieces. And look at this cute paintbrush. How cute is that? And then you've got a wood grain tag as well. So that's really fun. And then you've got a set of 21 acetate mandala die cuts. And there's nothing on the back of this one, but I have also glued these onto white cardstock. I just used a liquid glue on the side of these. And the nice thing is, did I use liquid glue? I did. One off, because if you use them on this, one side is glossy. I think I can get that glue off, but so it's going to have a lot of light reflection. So if you're one of those people that likes to take photographs of your layouts, these are hard to photograph if you use this glossy side. But if you use the reverse side, they're all matte finish, and I think that they look better. on the matte side. So we had them printed on matte cardstock so that so they don't give off a glare. But they're bright colored. You can use them individually, you can cut them, you can layer them underneath things. And there again, you're going to get a pop of color, some interesting shapes. So that was really fun as well. So these are all of the things that are in. Let's pull these apart. Our embellishment kit. It's really pretty. So look at all that. And so it just allows you to have some additional pieces to work with. And we've had some messages on Facebook where people have asked, you know, how we get started with the kit when it arrives. There's so much to work with. You know, how do you choose what to start with? So maybe next week's video, I'll kind of focus on that so that we can help you guys get started with your kits when they arrive on your doorstep. Or maybe I'll do something this week, who knows? It's kind of a crazy, guess what? There's 3 more acetate pieces that are on that I didn't have room for. Okay, so there is that. Now let's take a look at our cardstock kit. And for those of you who haven't used our cardstock before, it's amazing. It's nice and thick, and it's great for die cutting. It's great for mixed media. It really holds its shape. Now these are all of the colors that are included. You get 2 each color, and then they are smooth cardstock, but they do have a textured print. So it looks textured, but it's not. So it's great for stamping. You'll get a nice, crisp, clean image if you stamp on our stock. It's great for die cutting. It's great for backgrounds. It's great for layering, mini albums, you name it. And then, so you get solid on one, and we have a different pattern on the reverse side each month. And this is the pattern that is on the reverse side of this month's kit. And you can also, you know, write the month on your cover sheet so that you know which month it came with. So let me show you the colors, and we'll show you the reverse side. Oh, let me tell you, this one is called Bubbly Orange. This one is called Artigo Blue, and it's this beautiful deep teal color. And then this called Barley, and this is the color that was on that caned looking paper. And there's the reverse side. This one is called Clear Skies, and it's a pretty light blue. And there's the B side. This one is called Cloud, and it's a very, very subtle light gray. And then this one is called Destiny, and it's a beautiful mint. And there's the B side. And then Dreamy Yellow. And there's the B side. And then Patience, which is a kind of a corally pink. So you get to see all of the colors. So you get 16 sheets in our cardstock. That's a great way to stretch your kits. You get lots of embellishments, and being able to have some additional paper to work with. And oftentimes you'll be able to use the colors in the cards add-on kit with other kits. So, you know, it's just kind of nice to have. Yes, anyway, very, very pretty. So then let's go next, and I will show you our Pocket Life cards. Like I said, I don't have the stamp, but you can check them out on our website. So for those of you that don't know, our Pocket Life kit, you have a couple of tins. You can order the 6x8 cut apart paper pack on its own, and I believe that this one is $14.95. You can do the stamp set on its own, and it's a 4x6 photopolymer clear stamp set, and it gives really, the photopolymer stamps are high quality, and they give very, very nice impressions, and they hold so they don't smush when you stamp them. So be sure to check out our website so that you can see the details on that. And then it also shows how you can combine the difference and different colors of ink to get different looks using the stamps. So you can order the stamp set for $15.95, or you can order it as a bundle, including the paper pack and the stamp set, and that saves you a little bit of money. I believe that it's $24.95 for both. So it saves you about $4 or $5, somewhere in there. So here are the pieces, and these so I can show you, are cut apart sheets. Usually have one that will include, that can be used with, we've got 3 different die designs, and we kind of rotate which cut apart shape we put into our die sets. And this one happens to be, let me look, this one, okay. So our die sets, you just lay them over the top, and then you send them through your machine, and everything is cut out all in one shot. You can cut them out also if you don't want to do the if you don't want to invest in the die. But the dies are nice because you can just pop them in there and they're good to go. And then the die sets are double-sided, or the die cut sheets are double-sided. So you can only cut them one way. So if you cut them here, oh, yep, guess it does work that way. So anyways, so this sheet has the let me check real quick and I'll tell you which die this goes with, because we have 3 different dies. We do our website because I've taken them out of the packaging, and to look here really quick. It's by type. Let's look at the Pocket Life kits, and I believe that the dies are in here somewhere. Okay, so this one is style number 2. So for August, if you order the style number 2 die, if you don't have it, it will cut all of the ephemera out for you. So, and then throughout the months we have a couple of other different styles. If you have all three, then you'll be able to cut all of the different shapes. This one we have as a cut apart sheet, and everything is square for the most part, with the exception of a couple of circles. And so you could use a circle punch to cut these out and fussy cut the rest. So there you go. Okay, so those are the die cut pieces, and then these are the 4x6 color or cut apart cards, and they have two different color stories. So on one side you'll have color combination, and then on the reverse side you'll have another. So here it says the bravest thing you can be is yourself, and then you've got teal on this side and like a light orange on the reverse. So depending on, you know, what you're scrapbooking or what style you're looking for, you have a couple of different options. If you're not a pink person, you definitely can use each one of the cards, because there's a different option other than pink. This one says happiness blooms from within, and I want to make sure that I am. And then you've got some feathers and a little border here. These are great because you can use the stamp set to kind of customize the little label here, as well as the cards as well, and also the little puffy stickers from the embellishment kit are the perfect size for those. Lights are flickering. Okay, so then on the reverse side, you've got this one in orange and in blue, and then this one had orange here, and it's pink on this side. So you get different color options. This one is a plaid, little scallop. You can add stamps. You can layer a label here. And then they're also really good for layering on your traditional scrapbook pages as well. Cards, great for mini albums. You've got orange plaid instead of, on this side was a pink. And you've got teal. Again, you've got a little wreath, and you can add a lamp in the center, all kinds of things, or even the little mini puffy stickers. And we've got, let me see where I put them. Oh, we've also got sets of mini puffies. I believe sold out of the warm pack, but we've got the black and the green and the blue. So these are great for puffy stickers. Now these are not specifically our August kits, but they are available on our website, and I believe that you can find them. Let's see. Trying to look and make sure that I tell you place. So if you go to kits by month, I think that they may appear in each month. If I remember right. Maybe I'm lying. I am lying. Kits by type. Maybe there. Oh, if you go to Essentials, I think that that's where you might find them. Yeah, if you go to Essentials. Well, maybe it's showing them as sold out. believe. Yeah, so the only one we have available still is January Cool Pack, which includes green and teal and black and white. But those work just about anything. So, and with Christmas coming up, these are great options for your December daily albums. So if you grab those, they're great because you get 4 different alpha sets for $12.95. It's a good deal, good deal. So, and then of course, we'll work with your alphas in your main kit as well, because these aren't too large. So you'll, you know, depending on, like you would be able to fit August across one of these, or, you know, use one of the cards as a title or whatever to fit your title. So here's another one. These are the 3x8s. So these are great for traveler's notebook. And so you can use them as a 3x8. They're great for mini albums. This is another 4x6. Open Mind, Big Dreams, Wild Heart. And here is a 4x6. Here's another 3x8. Different colors. This one's more pink, this one's more orange. And then these are the 3x6, and all of our 3x6 also have little mini phrases. Dream big, give love, laugh lots, love the sound of laughter, life is short, spend it happily, be happy, it makes you shine, good thoughts, your tribe, love your vibe, find passion, and have the courage to follow it. You have fire in you, go be wild. So there's the other. And then here is one, creative soul, dream big, have a wild heart. You have an open road ahead. And some of these would be great for back to school, you know, lots of opportunity for our kids as they head into the next year of school. So, and then finally you get 6 3x8 pattern papers, and some of them are the same patterns as you get in our main kit, but the scale is smaller. And these are great layers for your traditional scrapbook pages. They can be cut down into a card for your pocket pages, used as pages in your traveler's notebook. So, and this one is just a very subtle pattern, orange and teal. I don't know if you can see this one. Okay, so that is the Pocket Life cut apart sheet and the dies. Now let's look at the pads that come in our color kit. These are all Pink Fresh ink pads, and they are acid-free, perfect for water-based techniques, fast-drying ink. And like when you first stamp with these, you might see that kind of a little blotchy, I guess. But once it sits for a few minutes, it completely evens out. So this set is called Indian Summer, which is perfect for our kit. And let me grab a sheet of white cardstock, and we will swatch these out. And I think I'll grab some paintbrushes. And maybe some ink blending tools also. These are always a good thing to play with. Here, let's move that out of the way. Okay, so first, this one. Do these have? I can't remember. Okay, this one is called Persimmon. Actually, I'm gonna put a little bit on my craft mat as well. This one is called Clementine. Put a little bit on my, here, we'll do this so we know which is which. This one is called Apricot. Oops, let's put a little bit of this over here. And this one is called Peach Fuzz. Okay, so these particular inks, I'm going to scoot this over just a little bit. Okay, I just got this water bottle. I think it's so cool. It almost like, it's from like the hair care section. I got it at Home Goods or Marshall's, and it gives such a fine mist. I just think it's fun. Okay, so if we are using this on obviously a ungessoed cardstock, they don't really blend. Once they hit the paper, you might get like a little bit of blending, but not much. They're very color fast. So there's that. But if you use them with water, you can easily watercolor with them. I'm going to use different brushes for each one because that way we'll get true colors. Now this is the Clementine. It's probably a lot of water, but put a little more. But they watercolor beautifully. Okay, so there's that one. This is the Apricot, and they tend to dry a little darker than you might initially assume that they would. Okay, there's that one. And then one more brush. This is Peach Fuzz. This would be a little easier if I had a cup of water here, but this'll, okay. So these are the colors, and you'll see that they will work perfectly with the colors in our kits. So there's that. Then, do I have any paper towels? Okay, I don't, so we'll just have to be careful. Then the next thing, hang on one second, I'm gonna grab. All right. I used my last paper towel. Okay, I just don't want to get everything messy. Okay. All right, there's that. So now let's take a look at our dies. They are lots of fun, and all of these plastic sheets here. So the first one that I want to show you is our boho lace border. And when you see it, it's got a ton of detail. So when you see it actually punched out or cut, it's got lots of detail, whether it's, there's pierced lines, there's, these are kind of piloted, so you could stitch if you wanted to. You could stitch here as well. These are a little bit larger. And then this little piece lifts up. So there's a lot of texture, and you could use it individually as a single die, or a paper trimmer. You could, if you are careful and cut okay. Thinking that this is, oh, I might have gotten a little close to that edge. I think I did. But you could have different edges. And in fact, if you used your scissors on this die cut edge that's a scallop and just kind of pulled apart here, it'll give you kind of a look like a notebook. Get torn. Which is kind of fun, right? Do it up against the top too. And then you can kind of rough it up with your fingers so that add some fun texture. So because it's so thick, there's a lot of, we have, you know, different options as to if you use different pieces, but that's kind of a fun option. And then you've got another piece in just a single die cut. If you wanted to, and you had like a, you were doing a mini album, let's say, and you wanted to have a decorative edge on the edge of your page, you could do that. And then it also reinforces your the edge of your page if you do it on a heavier cardstock. The other thing too is if you, when you cut your die cut and you do it on white cardstock, let's see, these have so many bits and pieces. What happened to that? Oh, that's not what I want. Okay, well, you have sometimes you have to weed out the, and I have a weeding tool, but the end of it just came off. So you just pierce out all the little extra pieces that are kind of lying around. And I wonder if I've got, where did I put it? Not sure whether this would work or not, but this is that Post-it tape. And I wonder if you put it down heavily. Huh, looky there. It brings a bunch of it up. Not all of it, but those that are, looky there. You can, another use for your Post-it tape to help you weed out your die cuts after they come out of, you could use a photo if you don't have this, but it just creates some of the, it helps. Okay. Anyway, so it's entirely done, but it does get an awful lot of it out of there. So look at that. That you don't have to weed through. So not only can you use it as a something to hold your in place, you can also use it to help remove some of the pieces. Let's see. Right. I'm looking for, see, I organized my craft room. But the other thing that I thought about that will help you to see the detail in your die cut. We, I suppose, use this one that we cut up. But this is a stick mat, which is kind of a nice thing to have for ink blending, because it holds your piece, whatever you're ink blending on, holds it in place. So you don't have to hold it with your fingers, and you don't have to tape it down. It just does all the work for you. And so let's try, and we'll just do like a little ombre ink blend using our fresh inks. So let's start with, I'm just going to add like a little bit of this because it's got a lot of color to it. So when I do ink blending, these are ink blending brushes. I got them off of Amazon, and they were inexpensive, under $15. Okay, so let's, but when you do this, it allows you to see all of the color. And never mind that hair that's on my desk, and it's probably stuck to that because I have a long-haired cat who so then I'm gonna kind of move into this next color, just a little more orange. And now let's move to now let's move into this lighter color. Okay, I didn't go all the way to the bottom, but that's all right. But when you pull it off, see how you can see all that detail on your die that you don't see if it's white necessarily. So it's really pretty. So ink blending is a great thing to do. The other thing you can do is you know what, now that it's not done all the way to the end, now it's going to bother me. Okay. Oops, see, if you use that sticky mat, that keeps your shapes from getting bent and maimed, but I think it's really pretty. See, I bent it. Wouldn't have bent it if it was on this thing. Okay, so that is our boho lace metal die, which I love, and I've got lots of ideas for ways that can be used. And I think that you're going to enjoy that too. You can layer them together and create an entire background, or put them together like this. So lots and lots of ideas, but it's a beautiful die, and it has so much detail. Be Christmas too. If you're doing tags, for instance, you could have like a decorative edge on your tag. So if you've got, do I have a tag anywhere? I do. This isn't necessarily, but if you had like a tag and you wanted to have zhuzh it up a little, You could add a layer with your boho die. Let's just cut this. Scissors. But look how cute that is. And then you've got that cute little border at the bottom without these little guys. And punch those out because we don't want those, and we don't want those, and we don't want that. So you've got all of your little pieces punched out. Okay. And then you can just add that to the bottom of your tag, and you've got a pretty little die. And or if you wanted the whole die or whole tag to be lacy, just layer it together. So anyway, very cute. Love that. And put this aside for now. Then we've got a set of, where are they? Okay, this is a super cool die set. So it is a stitchable die set, and they are nested. What it does is the larger die will cut out, and I haven't weeded all the little pieces out of this yet, but I will. So the larger die cuts out the frame, and then so cuts out your solid circle that is also stitchable. So you've got two pieces, right? You've got a solid circle and then a scalloped circle. And then the middle die, middle-sized die. Actually, I cut this one out first. And because this one is large and it has a lot of detail, you want to be sure that you use a shim when you cut this specific die. Actually, both of them. And this one I sent through twice. So you've got the large circle, and then you've got the outline, and then you've got a smaller scallop and a smaller circle, and then the third one you have a even smaller circle, and where is the center of that one? Somewhere, I know I do. Okay, well, oh, here it is. So there's the smaller. So you get all of these little nested shapes. And like this one, I think is really cool because of the size of it. It's gonna hold its shape. You could create like almost like a spirograph, or like the thread art where you go across and you create that kind of, I don't even know what it's called, but you know what I'm talking about, where you've seen the needle art, wind the art around the needles, and it creates almost like a, what is it called, a zentagonal design. You could do that in the center of this. Or you could have these together, and you could, you know, stitch around and line up the holes. You'd have to, I think you'd have to skip one of every outer holes to get them to line up right, but that would be another fun option. This die set has a lot of different options, and I think it's a lot of fun. And then we also have other nested circle dies, and we may come out with another set of them you could use in conjunction with this die set. So lots of fun with that one. And then we have a stitchable flower set, and it cuts out the flowers and leaves. They've all got little holes in them, so they can be layered if you want to, or they can be individual. And then the leaves, if you wanted to, could cut 2 leaves out of the same size and then layer them together, stitch them, and then you could fold the top one up a little bit to give a little bit more. So you get 3 different leaves with this one too. So lots of different options in the dye department as well. And again, you could use ink blending on the flowers, or you can ink blend ahead of time. Or take like a mixed media background, and like if you have like for instance, have like an old mixed media background that I haven't used, you could run this through using your lace dye, and then you've got an interesting colored background and also a beautiful shape when it's all said and done. So that is what we've got in store for you for August. And I'm never the fastest with unboxing videos, but I do go through them entirely and give you lots of insight into how you can play with the products. And I've got more ideas that I'll be sharing with you coming up in the next few weeks. So you can stay tuned for that. If you guys have any questions at all regarding our hip kits, our August kits, or our subscription, leave them in the comments below, and I will be sure to answer them. And then just a couple of things about about how we do things. If you want to purchase our kits one-off, you can easily do that. If you subscribe to our kit club, you receive a bunch of benefits that will not only save you money on your main kit, but you'll also get a 15% discount on your add-on kits, and they will ship for free along with your main kit, which is a great little benefit. These are not part of this kit, but they're amazing. And then in addition to that, you all get your access to our cut files each month. So you can download our cut files every month for free, and they usually between 6 and 8, sometimes a little bit more. And if you are not a subscriber, you can still purchase our cut files for $1.99 each. So if you do math and you use cut files often and you subscribe to our kit club, you get between $12 and $20 worth of free cut files, which is a great deal. So so those are some of the benefits of subscribing. And your main kit will always ship automatically. Then the only thing that you would need to place your orders for separately would be any add-on kits you want included. Or if you want to receive one of our add-on kits on a regular basis, you can email Robert at hipkitclub.com and he can set that up for you. So anyway, so that is everything. We've got so many beautiful things for you. I hope that you feel inspired to place your orders and get your hands on these kits so that you can create alongside all of me and all of our design team members. And in addition, our new design team members will be creating with this kit to start out with. So lots and lots and lots going on here, and I'm super excited to share all of it with you. So I want to thank you all for joining me today, and see you next week. If you have suggestions on projects or techniques or something along those lines that you'd like to see videos, leave them in the comments, and I'll be sure and take a peek at them, because I'm always looking for inspiration for my projects that I with you guys, and I want to make sure that they're things that you are interested in seeing. So leave me a comment, and if you enjoyed this video, leave a comment as well, so I know that I'm doing things that you're enjoying. So I look forward to spending this time with you guys every Sunday, and I will see you again next week. In the meantime, I hope you guys are able to find some time to make something pretty this week, and I will see you next week.